Hi, remember me? It's Elaine from Penguin Place. Seems like I haven't been here for like a week. Could be. I don't know if it's a week or 6 days, but crazy week. Um, Thursday, I had to skip my visit. I had to skip my Grammy time visiting my daughter and granddaughter because I wasn't ready for the craft show. And we were supposed to leave on Friday morning. So I had a table set up and I was putting stuff. If I thought it was too big to fit in a cubby hole at the school, I put it on the table, and other stuff I put into bags, and I had to put prices on things and make little name tag or not price tag things. Got it done. Got everything packed. Sorry. Tonight I'm drinking decaf chai because it is cold. Our weather has taken a turn back to winter. Somebody put on Facebook, spring ahead. Like we sprung ahead so far that we knocked ourselves back into winter. After work today, I went shopping. It was 30 degrees. 30 degrees isn't that bad. But the wind was blowing like crazy, and it was snowing these little pellets. So I'm trying to walk my cart back to the cart corral, and I could barely see because all these snowy pellets are smashing into my face. Okay, so I'm warming up. That was hours ago, but I'm still warming up. Okay. There goes a rabbit trail. Yeah, put my clipboard down so I can just wrap both hands around my tea. We went down. My husband did all the driving. So I got to work on projects on the way down for 3.5 hours. I had taken a bag of scrap yarn and I made about 10 of those little soft fabric or soft crocheted balls. Someone called them hacky sack balls, but I guess hacky sack balls are weighted and these aren't. They're just soft. So I'm glad I did because I sold 3 of them. Okay. And then I started working on the Mushroom Boy by the Friendly Red Fox. Her pattern is designed for a bulky chenille type yarn. All I had was worsted weight, so I made this little Mushroom Boy in worsted weight, and he sold at the show. So both of the things that I made on the way down, well, not all of them, but I sold the stuff I made on the way down. Then on the way back, I made 7 butter lambs. I got them to the point like that where I had them stuffed, and all I had to do was put on the little paint dots and tie a ribbon around the neck, and they'd be done. So I got home on Sunday, exhausted, didn't do much of anything. And then on Monday, I finally managed to get the ribbons on and price them and get the photographs and get them on Etsy. And then this morning, I woke up to one of them selling. So, yay! Okay, but you want to know, as the title of the video, how did the show go? It was my best show of the year. It was my only show so far this year. Sorry. It started out slowly. The show started at 9:30. Fortunately, we were able to set up the night before. My husband went with me, helped me to carry stuff in, helped me to put stuff in the cubby holes, and that's what it ended up looking like. So then he dropped me off on Saturday morning, and he went to do his thing. He went to Home Depot. He watched a movie on the TV at the hotel. He went and hung out with grandkids for a while. So he got to do stuff. So it started at 9:30. It wasn't until 10:27 when I got my first sale. And it was a little hedgehog. I had a basket of hedgehogs. I think I had 11, 12, 13 hedgehogs in that basket because I went through a hedgehog kick a while ago. So I sold one of my hedgehogs for $10. Yay! And then 10:35, so just less than 10 minutes later, I sold one of the balls. Okay, that's only $2. I told my husband I was going to have them for $1, and he goes, no, not $1. $2. $2 or 2 for 3. Okay, sold one. And then just right after that, like I wrote down 10:37. Someone bought one of my squid. I'll have to see if I got a picture to put up there. The blue squid sold for $15. Yay! Then, a few minutes after that, there had been this teenage girl, and she was just hanging out, looking at the table. She seemed fixed on something. She bought my walrus. I'll have to make sure I get a picture of that up there because that was $35. That was one of my Ami Book Challenge critters. He took a long time. He was big. So $35, I was like, whoa, this show's turning out good after all. That bumped me up to 93rd place. I have a list of all of the 126 craft shows I've done, and I keep track on my little spreadsheet, on my little fill in the blanks of where I'm at in the ranks. Well then, a few minutes later, a little bit before 11, somebody else came along, and she had picked out 2 of these soft balls for $3. And I saw her picking through them, and I said, oh, I have a few more that didn't fit in that basket. So I brought the rest over. So since she was taking 2, and this other lady had taken 1, there was room to put the rest of them in there. I didn't want to get the basket so full that stuff was falling out. And she's like, oh, I want that one. And she picked one that I had made on the trip down that hadn't made it onto the table yet. So $3 for that. Oh, then I sold one of my mini dinosaurs where I took that great big pattern and I downsized it. I don't know if we can zoom in on this. I'll see. I'll put like an arrow in. Those fit perfectly in the little slot. So I had like all of them lined up. I don't think I had them in good color order, but I sold the purple one for $15. And then I sold a little penguin for $8, patterned by amigurumi. I need to make more of those. They're really cute and they do sell well. And then, well, that was like 11:30. There was a 20-minute gap there. Then 11:34. Well, this probably goes back. The reason we had a gap there was there's this girl. She may have been about 10 years old, and she was going nuts over the ankylosaurus. And she's holding 2 of them. She's got Mr. Blue and Mr. Green. And she's like, I want this one. No, I want this one. I want this one. No, I want this one. Mommy, I have to have both of them. Mommy's like, no, pick one. I want the blue one. I want the green one. And this went on for close to 10 minutes. And then she ended up taking Reese, the brown and orange one. So that was a $26 sale. Okay, then after that, I sold another hedgehog. I had one that I made with a pink sparkly eyelash yarn. It was cute. That's sold. And then at 12:07, I sold my emotional support chicken for $15. That was just a little chicken that I made. I made a bag for it to go in and a little tag on the bag that said emotional support chicken. I asked my husband to make me some more emotional support chicken tags so that I can make more emotional support chickens for my next show. Yes. Then I sold a chill pill. It was $6. Just a little sale. Yep. Then, how did I go? Oh, that was 12:03, 12:07, 12:10. And then I didn't write down a time for the next one, but it's between 12:10 and 12:21. There were a couple of girls who came along. One of them bought one of my Highland cows, Snowball, and the other one bought the mushroom boy that I made on the trip down. Whee! So that was $30 between the two items. Then someone came along at 12:21 and bought Mr. Green, another ankylosaurus, for $26. Then I sold my big mushroom, made out of Burnett blanket yarn that I have had at several shows. And it's people like, oh, look at the cute mushroom. Finally sold. That was $15. I sold a little pink octopus that I've had in stock forever and ever. And now it's sold for $12. And then someone came along and bought Mr. Blue, the ankylosaurus. So I took 3 ankylosaurus with me and sold all 3. Wow. I thought maybe I'd sell out of the coffee cups or this or that. Nope. I sold out of ankylosaurus. One of my most expensive items. Yeah. And my last sale of the day was at $2.50. I went almost an hour between the ankylosaurus sale and the last sale. $2.50, 10 minutes before the show ended. A vendor that was sitting like 2 seats down from me bought the colorful robot that I just made, I think, last month. Yes, because I used colors from my February Mystery Yarn Challenge. Bought the colorful robot for $24. So, are you ready for the total? $283 in sales. Whoa! For a spring show, that is very good. I have my list of the 226 shows that I've done in the last 10 years. Only one spring show has beat. I came in 13th place out of 126 shows. Only one spring show beat it. So it was the second place spring show out of 33 spring shows. Spring shows usually are a little less than fall shows. So this was a good one. Yay! I need to get working on some ankylosaurus and restock those. And I need to be prepared for this Saturday when I have another show. I thought all those butter lambs that I made on the trip back, I'm all set. I got 10 butter lambs. I've sold one already. So I need to get going on those. I was so tired when I got back. Just like loading and unloading the car. It was sort of chilly and sleeping in a strange bed and just all these little things. So it was good to be home. When I got up on Monday, I made a to-do list. Like I typed up a 3-column to-do list of to-do projects I want to work on, stuff I need to do for Saturday's show, meals for the week, and the longest list was my shopping list. I was so beat yesterday, and I kept looking out. It's like 30 degrees and snowing. I don't want to go out shopping. So what do? I went out shopping at 30 degrees and snowing after work today. So that's why I'm still having hot tea to warm up. So, of my to-do list, yesterday, I crossed off one item. But I was working on getting stuff ready for taxes, and the one item I crossed off was doing laundry. So I got some laundry done. But then doing errands today, I had a bunch of errands like banking and going to Michael's and going to Savers and all that. I just went grocery shopping and came right home. So, yeah, I'll keep the list, keep crossing stuff off, keep working at it. But it was a good show. And it was great to see the grandkids. So, okay, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go play with yarn. Bye bye.